Hello everybody, this is PillarTrading.com, and today we are looking at the US dollar versus the Japanese yen on the spot. This is a weekly chart we're currently looking at, and just to get you up to date on what's happening in the long term on this chart, you can see that we are in a large sell to the downside, anticipating lows down here at 81.75. That is the target. So we've sold into it. We've been in a series of downward moves here since '06. And it is continuing here in 2010. There have been no long-term breaks of the trend, so we are going to play this trend until it dies. If we go to a smaller time frame, we can see on the daily chart, we called in the last time we did a video on the Japanese yen, which was last week. You'll recall that we did an intermediate high we called here starting at 91.90s. 91.90s was the start of that. It did trade up into 92.11s, and if we go down to a smaller time frame, go down to the 15-minute time frame, we can see where it traded up. Here it traded up to 92.11s. This is that large daily short here, and then it sold off. It sold off in a series of moves, and once it retested that area, once it retested that 91.90s, there was no looking back. Okay, we've sold off in a series of moves to the downside, and every sell area has been a sell, and it's been successful. And right now, the sell that we are in was from these 90, 96s, 90, 97s. The target on this move, which we've just broken past double bottom lows, the target on this move as we approach is right here at 90.30s. 90.30s is where you're going to see buying and you're going to see profit taking. That also lines up with this huge green area, which is a huge support area. And this support area is dating back to, if we go back to the daily chart, we'll be able to see it. This is from lows of the flash crash. Okay? So from the flash crash to most recent highs here, we have a support area, and it starts 15 pips away from where we are currently trading. So let's go back to that 15-minute chart. Not only that, okay, that's one piece of evidence in terms of profit taking. We may see profit taking at this area, and we may see buy-side support. Another one is we also have this target over here. This target is from the daily. Okay? This area, this sell area, people who got short here are anticipating taking profits at 90.40s. Okay? 90.40s, which is 5 pips away. So this is going to be huge to see if we can continue to move down in our setup. If we do not continue to move down and we break these sell side areas, look for a possible retracement up. Okay, this is going to be a very important area playing out today. This up from 90.20s to this 90.40s is going to be very important today to see what happens. If it breaks to the upside, this is a very, very large move to the upside with huge targets. If it continues to break to the downside, simply follow it down, the next measured move to the downside. But realize we are going to see some buy-side activity here from people taking profits on the intraday charts as well as the daily charts. So, guys, that's the play for today. If you've got any questions or comments on the chart, just to remind you, this move, buy-side move here, if we see strength, it has got a target right back up at the top of the range here for the yearly highs, up at 94 even, 94.20s. Okay, so very large move setting up on the Japanese yen, the euro dollar yen, or sorry, not the euro dollar, the American dollar, the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. So large moves setting up. It's going to be very interesting. It's all playing out right now. We're just going to see where these moves take us. If you've got questions or comments, stop by the website, www.pillartrading.com. Send us an email or talk to us in the live trading room. We're trying to get those questions answered for you as quick as possible. Hopefully we all have a good trading day, and I will see you in the next video.